Welcome to a brand new season of the Jian Lasala show, and as always, I'm very honored to have an audience or a guest from the Bini Pilipinas 2023 Queens, and we open the season with Bini Pilipinas always, and with me right now. Oh my gosh, my heart, the Bini Pilipinas International 2023, the very humble beauty queen Angelica Lopez. Hi, Angelica.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you, Sir Gian, for having me here. I'm so
Yes, and
excited.
alam mo, Angelica, I'm so blessed kasi prior to this interview, no, I told you that I was observing you lang, and you shared to us, no, shared to me, like how was your attitude then? Kasi sabi ko sa'yo, Angelica, nakakatuwa ka. Like, nag-compete ka lang without any expectations. Naramdaman ko yun. And you just gave your best. And you shared
Yes.
to me earlier kung ano yung sinabi ng mentor mo. So can you share it with us? Like what was in your head during the 4 months in Binibini and during the competition? Yeah.
Mm. Well, even after before I passed my application form for Binibining Pilipinas, I believe it's really God that helped me
Mm.
along the way. Kasi po, as in, pinagdasal ko talaga sa Kanya yung journey ko na to sa Binibining Pilipinas. And it's really an answered prayer for me. And also with the help of my mentor din po, Mami Georgette Garrido, known as the Philippine Master of Pasarela. Lagi ko po kasi sinasabi before na I will always do my best. Pero sabi ni Mami G, no change that phrase, sabi niya. Dapat you should not only do your best, but you should be at your best at all times. Kasi in this journey, you will face a lot of challenges along the way. But if you instill in your mind that you should be at your best at all times, since you're a public figure and you represent yourself to a lot of people, and dapat lagi nila nakikita na positive ka, your spirit is different, like you are really driven towards achieving your goal. And that's what I did po. Honestly, I did not expect, but when I finally became one of the candidates for Binibining Pilipinas, lagi ko talagang pinuput sa heart ko and mind ko na I'm already a winner, with or without a crown. And so, I'm just so happy kasi pinakinggan ni Papa God yung prayers ko, and of course, hindi niya ako pinabayaan. Sobrang daming personal battles, honestly. I even cried for this journey. Pero here I am. I won the highest title and I'm so grateful po.
Yeah, and I like it kasi sabi nga sa Bible, 'di ba, the greatest in the kingdom is the one who has a childlike faith, and na-share ko din to
Yeah.
sa Binibini sisters mo, no, nasabi ko, when you come into a new battle talaga, it's also God's battle, and the way you can conquer it and win it is to drop your assumptions, meaning what you have
Yeah.
learned from the past, what you did in the past, because it will
Mhm.
never be applicable na. So alam ko, Angelica, yun yung ginawa mo. Kaya sobrang natuwa kami nung ikaw yung nanalo kasi sabi ko, yung mukha mo lang, no, na parang na-shock ka talaga kasi alam ko talaga in my heart na parang wala sa isip mo yon, but every portion, you nailed it talaga. The way you did your
Yeah.
poses, your evening gown, sabi ko, wow, this girl, kumbaga, you were your own competition. You were not competing with everyone. You were your own competition.
Mm-mm.
Gusto ko lang sabihin mo
Actually,
sa'yo,
I believe it's also, I mean, kasi I have a favorite song. If you
uh,
know the song Nothing is Impossible by
yes,
Planet Shakers, since
yes,
I know
yes,
you're a Christian
yes.
and I came from a family of Christian too, so lagi ko yung pinapatugtog po. I mean, in every pageant na sinasalihan po. And with winning the title of Binibining Pilipinas International, it it made me realize that nothing is really impossible. Even though I know a lot of people are saying na I'm not like fit for Miss International because of my, I mean, the standards of that we have set in the society.
Mm.
But still, with God, nothing is really impossible. Kasi kahit na sino ka, or I mean, even though you are, if other people think, or other people will continuously say na hindi ka dapat dito kasi ganito yung kulay mo, ganito yung itsura mo. And still, if you have a strong determination, if you have a pure heart, and your mind is really focused towards achieving your goal, then God will really give you what is meant for you.
I like that. Thank you, gosh. Pati ako ng minister ako doon, Angelica, ha? Galing. So, no wonder na ikaw yung nanalo talaga. I mean, yung posture pa lang ng heart mo, kakaiba. So, sobrang na-bless ako doon sa sinabi mo. So, ayun, opening pa lang yun, ha? Hindi pa yun yung formal interview.
Opening pala ba?
Opening pala yun. Okay, sige. Alright. Actually, yung first question ko kasi was, what was your secret to winning the highest title at this year's Bining Pilipinas? And I think you've answered it already, but was there anything that you have not mentioned yet, no? Apart from being at your best at all times and being motivated and really just working towards your goal. What else did you do to win the title? Apart from also praying to God.
I'd say being resilient. Because sabi po kasi ng manager ko, when we were, still in that phase in our lives na parang pinapangarap pa lang namin mag-join ng BPCI. I was like 15 years old that time, and my manager lagi niya sinasabi sa akin na, you should try to join in Binibining Pilipinas, kasi nga po siya rin yung humahawak sa ate-ate ko, which is Ate Jian Lasala, and also Ate Samantha Bernardo in Palawan.
Yes.
And then, well, lagi niya sinasabi sa akin na hindi daw talaga madali sa Binibining Pilipinas. So, kahit naman sa pageant, because you need to be ready in all aspects.
Yeah.
Like mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, of course, financially, kasi magastos talaga siya. Magastos talaga siya. Pero, if you're really resilient, if you're resilient, you will always find ways, and you will really work hard sa kung ano man yung gusto mong ma-achieve sa buhay mo.
Yes.
Because there will be so many personal battles along the way. Like, dadating ka talaga sa point na parang mawawalan ka na ng pag-asa, especially 4 months pa yung duration ng pageant. So, it's like, it's fluctuating, like your emotions, like yung nagda-doubt ka na sa sarili mo, minsan inisip mo, itutuloy mo pa ba to? Ang hirap-hirap ng trainings, ang gastos-gastos.
Yes.
But if you're resilient enough and you know yourself that you can withstand those, against those challenges and battles, you can really get there. Get in whatever destination that you want to partake. So, ganun po yung ginawa ko, and ayun, thankful din naman po ako sa mga taong nakatulong sa akin. In this journey. Hindi nila ko pinabayaan. Of course, aside from my resiliency, they're really the ones who guided me and supported me along the way. So sobrang thankful po ako sa kanila. And lastly, of course, having a grateful heart. Kasi it's really important for us to appreciate even the smallest things. Kasi even when I was still a kid, my mother would always tell me na it's really important to celebrate even the small wins in life, even the blessings that you think are small. Because having a grateful heart, it will really help you go or move forward in life. Kasi yun talaga yung tinitignan, I think, ni Papa God. If you know how to appreciate the little things, and if you are not complaining. Kasi alam mo na, sobrang daming hirap ng buhay. But if you complain and lagi naman sinasabi na, why am I experiencing this? Bakit wala ko nito and yung iba meron nito? Then it will not help you be successful. So ayun, importante din na grateful ka sa lahat ng bagay.
Well, I like that. Everything that you said is actually very biblical, no? Like you, in our relationship with the Lord, we shouldn't be parang grumbling, no? Kasi we'll never know eh. Lahat ng pinapagawa sa atin is galing naman kay God yan, di ba? And
Mm.
I can relate to your journey. Being a handler is also not easy. It's my first time to do two pageants all at the same time. And I was already
Mm.
telling God, Lord, ba't ako nandito? And it was really long, no? And when you were sharing that, what I was reminded of is yung journey din ni Jesus Christ, diba?
Yeah.
He really did persevere with his mission because he knows that when he finishes it, the joy that is set for all of us, no, when he died on the cross, na ma-save tayong lahat through him. So, parang sa atin din yan, yung joy in the end, ano ba
Yes,
kasi makukuha
exactly.
natin sa goal, regardless if we win or not, ano ba yung mangyayari sa atin? Especially yung
Mm-mm.
reward na nakaantay from God. No? So, we both came out alive, Angelica. You came out with the crown. So, okay yun. Very
Thank
good.
you.
So, we praise God for it. Kasi yung mga challenges, um, we persevere, di ba? We let perseverance finish
Yes,
work.
exactly.
Kasi
Mm.
it develops our character. And right now, you're already a million steps ahead, no? And you're where you're supposed to be in the Lord. So, ayun, number 2, how has your childhood experiences shaped you into the woman that you are today? Kasi I have a little glimpse of your story nung in-interview ka, di ba? But
Yeah. Mm.
overall, paano yun? How did it help you today, to the woman that you are today?
Alam mo po kasi Sir Gian, sobrang masunurin kong anak. Nung bata pa ako. So, lahat ng tinuturo sa akin ng parents ko, ng mom ko, ng dad ko, sinasabuhay ko talaga siya. So,
Mm.
my parents really, I mean, aside from the situation that we've been through that time, I know, I understand na mahirap talaga yung buhay namin dati.
Mm.
So, it wasn't easy. It wasn't an easy journey. But my parents, kahit na ganun yung buhay namin, they really did their best to impart to us the values and the morals that we need to become the person that we are now today, me and my siblings. So, tinuruan po nila kami, just like what I've said, maging grateful sa even with the little things, maging grateful lagi, and of course, to be independent as well. Kasi lagi pong tinuturo nila sa amin, especially my mom, she would always tell us na importanteng maging independent ka. Kasi at the end of the day, it's yourself that you have. I mean, against all of the odds. I mean,
Correct.
it's really yourself na makakatulong sa'yo kapag dumating na sa sitwasyon na parang ang hirap-hirap na and dumating na sa point na parang tinatakbuhan ko na ng ibang tao, hindi ko nila kayang tulungan, you should be the one who should help yourself.
Yeah.
So at a very young age, I learned how to work hard because I was able to apply that kind of value in my life. So I worked like several jobs. It's actually more of an initiative po. Kasi aside from alam ko yung sitwasyon na meron kami dati, of course, I also want to help teach myself. And I'm so grateful because I was able to bring and carry that up until today. Na alam ko na kahit gaano kahirap yung buhay, I need to find a way not only to survive but to thrive.
Yeah.
Ayun.
I like that. Oh, Angelica, pwede ba kita i-hug? Hug.
Thank you.
Kasi
Opo.
gusto ko yung sinabi mo na lahat na in-impart sa'yo ng parents mo, you really obeyed. And I like that heart posture, no, na parang wala namang masama kung sundin eh, di ba? Although we have our own free will, but you chose to obey. Kaya eto ka ngayon. And you will be a very great person. The Lord will use you mightily because your heart is a very yung soil mo, kumbaga sa Bible, ikaw yung fifth soil na very ripe for all of God's teachings through the people that He will send you. So, hindi ako magugulat, Angelica, na malayo yung mararating mo and you'll be very, very
Thank
successful in
you.
the Lord. So, ayun. Number 3, Okay, how can you inspire young girls, no, to reach their ultimate dreams and success?
Well, I believe that with the power that I have right now, it's really, I mean, a good time
Uh,
to inspire a lot of women out there. Kasi before, I mean, pageants really helped us to use their platform to spread our voice of inspiration, strengthen the message of hope
mm,
towards other people. And right now, na meron na po akong title as Binibining Pilipinas International, I know that I can reach a lot of people, especially young women who aspire to not only become the beauty queens of their dreams, but as well as, you know, achieving the goals and the dreams that they have in life.
mm,
So I really want to inspire them through this platform by using the power of my story. I
mm,
know that my story is really powerful because it's relatable po eh. I know that
yes.
I'm not the only one who have experienced that, but a lot of people around the Philippines and of course around the world are also experiencing the same thing.
Mm,
And if they see someone just like me who have, you know, withstand the struggles, the challenges of life, and pinakita ko talaga na hindi ako susuko sa kung anumang laban ng buhay. I believe that it will really inspire them a lot.
mm,
Kasi may isip nila, they will think that, oh, if I have done it, of course they can do it as well, 'di ba?
mm,
If napatunayan ko 'yun sa sarili ko and of course sa ibang tao, then it's nothing is really impossible. They can do it as well.
yeah.
So ayun po talaga yung gusto kong mangyari when it comes to that. And of course, I am an advocate as well for the less fortunate children. And with the power that I have right now, I really want to reach more organizations and of course the government to, you know, for all of us to work hand in hand, to join
Yeah.
hands, to really uplift the lives of those people who are in need. Of course, help those people in my community. And
Mm,
well, I know hindi lang naman to about sa young women na gustong ma-achieve kung ano na yung pangarap nila. It should be applied sa lahat. Whether you are a man, you're a kid, I mean the
mm,
people in general. So I
yes.
really want to inspire them, to uplift them through sharing the power of my stories, and of course to encourage a lot of organizations, especially the government, for all of us to unite and work together.
Yeah, I
So,
like
ayun.
that. Oo.
Yes.
Actually, gusto nga kita. Punta ako sa church. Mag-usap tayo. Let's go to church together. Kasi parang nakaka-inspire ka, Angelica. Like, remember, like, I posted your story. I think it was Crown or Pep yung nag-interview sa'yo. Kay Tito Mario Dumawal yata. Yung
Yes.
you were sharing about you becoming dishwasher ba? Or
Yeah,
naglabanera? Dishwasher, no?
yeah,
Correct.
dishwasher and a waitress, but hindi naman po siya like total, it's only a part-time job. Like, I work for like, parang 3 to 4 times lang po ata. Kasi sumasama ako dati sa mother ko, sa
Oo.
workplace niya. Kasi
Oo.
nga, lagi sinasabi sa akin ng mother ko dati na, oh, kailangan mo mag-ipon ng pera, dapat bata ka palang marunong ka na magtrabaho kasi
Oo.
sa paglaki mo, kakailanganin mo yan kasi there will come a point in your life na magiging mag-isa ka talaga kasi you need
Oo.
to move out and of
Yeah.
course start a life for yourself. So yun yung sinasabi sa akin lagi ng mother ko. And ayun, parang sabi ko lang, okay, I will go with you, magtatrabaho ako. And then I was able to like earn money kasi before kahit na 100 pesos malaki na, edi pang baon-baon ko na sa school.
Yeah,
So,
naiintindihan kita. Kasi same tayo eh.
yeah.
Kumbaga, kung ano yung racket na pwede, go lang.
Yes.
Kasi syempre, no one will ever give you the chance and the opportunity. Di ba, kahit anong trabaho yan, and if you're given a chance to earn, then go for it. Kasi not
Mm.
everyone is really given a chance. So,
Oh,
di ba,
actually nga,
hmm,
when I was a working student in Palawan, so minsan kasi ano eh, parang ever since namatay yung mother ko, palipat-lipat kami ng sister ko sa house ng mga
hmm,
relatives namin. Kasi nga, syempre wala na rin kaming like, permanent, uh, address.
Yeah.
So, sila talaga yung tumutulong sa amin, yung relatives namin. And then, minsan message ako sa mga friends ko, like mga ate-ate ko, sabi ko, oh, do you have a, do you know a part-time job? Baka pwede akong trabaho dyan. Ganon. So, as in, ganun ako. As in, raketera talaga ako sa Palawan.
Oh, wag mo akong paiyakin, please. I have a soft spot sa mga ganyan. Oh, grabe. You know, what can I say? Grabe. Yung love ni Lord sa'yo, Angelica, grabe lang talaga. I mean, I don't know entirely your story, but I cannot even imagine what you went through, no? Like, of course, I didn't also grow up rich, but my family was complete. If it was difficult for us, we were all complete. How much more for you, who also did not grow up rich, who didn't have the privilege in life, and then wala ka pang mom, and then you had to go through different homes. You know, I could not imagine that, really. Parang narinig ako tuloy ngayon. Parang, Jian, di ba problema?
It's okay.
I mean, just being honest, no? I mean, you deserve all the good things that you have right now. Not only because that you worked hard for it, but the roots where you came from, whatever you had, the little that you had, you really stewarded it well. And nasa Luke 6 yun, di ba? Those who couldn't be trusted with little will never be trusted with much. Di ba? And those who will be trusted with much will be trusted with more. Di ba? And those who think that they have more will be taken away from them. So, ano yan, ang galing talaga. The Lord was really with you and you really recognize His presence. So, ayun, all right. Sige, second to the last. What sets you apart from the rest?
Ooh, grabe. Ano ba to? Preliminary? Charot.
Practice, ganon.
Lagi ko to sinasabi, Sir Gian, na women, lahat naman ng sumasali sa pageant, especially yung binibining Pilipinas. Well, we are all empowered, amazing in our own way, beautiful in our own way. And lahat naman kami may sariling struggles. And of course, pinaglalaban sa buhay. But I believe that what really sets me apart from the others, well, it's a really hard question for me because I want for all of us to be equal. Right? If you get it po. I really want for us to be equal. Kasi lahat ng mahal magaganda, matalino, mababait.
Yes.
But I'd say it's really the goal. I mean, if you stay true to your core.
Yes.
I mean, joining in Binibining Pilipinas, joining in a pageant competition, lahat naman kayo may isang goal eh.
Yes.
And that is to win the title. But who will stay consistent until the end? Yun yung laging tinuturo dito sa akin ng mentor ko. Kasi nakakapagod the duration of the journey. But if you stay to your core and from the start until the end, nandun ka lang, focus ka lang sa goal na yon at hindi ka titingin sa sa ibang direction, whatever it is that distracts you from achieving that goal, then that is what sets you apart and that is what will make you win the title of the pageant. So I believe what really sets me apart is that I stayed true to my core and that lagi kong ni-remind sa sarili ko na no matter how hard the journey will be or no matter how challenging it is, dun lang tayo sa kung ano yung goal natin. And we will stay consistent until the end. Sabi nga po ng mentor ko na hanggat walang nakukoronahan, hindi pa tapos ang laban. Even though a lot of people, like, even though you are a fan favorite, even though the judges love you, hanggat wala pang nakukoronahan, you will never stop. And that's what I did po. Hindi po ako tumigil. And I just focus on the title itself. So
I like that. I like what you said. I was processing it nga eh. Parang it's really hard as a person to not have a revelation of your identity in the Lord. Even as Christians, no, parang we get confused kasi nga ang daming distractions eh. We let
Yes.
other people define us, but I believe what really set you apart also, Angelica, is that you have a revelation of who you are and what you are supposed to do. And you focus, diba? And I believe that's what you should always do when you go to Miss International too.
Yes. Actually, so it's so funny kasi umiyak po talaga ako during
Oh,
the
bakit?
journey. Kasi
Oo.
ang hirap first, ang hirap ng training ko kay Mami G, hindi talaga siya madali. May mga in-improve, binago din sa the way I should walk or present myself sa maraming tao. So, iniyakan ko rin po yun. And of course, the personal battles when it comes to friends, family, relationship, especially financially, yun talaga, iniyakan ko talaga siya. Pero during that time na umiiyak ako, lagi ko sinasabi, no, Angelica, focus, focus, focus. Dinidistract ka lang niya. Kailangan mo mag-focus. So, lahat na lang, sinabi ko na hindi naman to tatagal. So, it will only be temporary. So, I need to focus kung ano yung goal ko.
Galing! I like that. Everyone should learn from you. Like all the future, that's one of the things that the future beauty queens should learn, really. Focus, consistency, and less distraction talaga. Kasi once ma-distract ka, wala na. Hihilain ka na pababa. Honestly. No? And I've seen that. So, okay, Angelica, and as much as I really want to talk to you for a long time, okay, why should you be the next Miss International 2023?
Ooh. That's an interesting question. Wow, parang nasa Q&A talaga tayo. Hindi ko to, hindi ako prepared.
Hey, sorry, 2024 pala. Correction, 2024. Kasi next year ka pa mag-compete.
Opo, I still have 1 year and a half to prepare.
Yes. Why should you be the next Miss International 2024? Ayan.
I should be the next Miss International 2024 because I believe that aside from my resiliency, aside from the power that I have right now, it's really the people.
Yes.
I embody the people in my country, Philippines, which is strong, beautiful, and of course, people who has a beautiful heart and a beautiful mind. And I believe that if I would be able to bring this kind of characteristic, the values and the morals that we have in the Philippines internationally and inspire and touch the lives of the people all over the world, then I will be able to create a difference and a change, which is what we really need in these times. And I believe that is what makes me a Miss International. Thank you.
I like it. I like what you said kasi it's really the Filipino values, no, our roots that really will make us stand out as a person in an international level. And I'm telling you, Angelica, there's, unlike any other Filipina talaga, there's nothing like a Filipina woman. A Filipina, yes.
Yeah.
Stand out talaga yung Filipina everywhere you go, regardless kung saan ka galing, ano yung roots mo, kung half ka man o hindi. Iba ang Filipina.
And also kasi po, the goal in Miss International is, to have an international understanding when it comes to the culture, the values, the tradition of each nation. So if I would be able to bring that kind of, that kind of characteristics, the values that we have as Filipinos, and of course our culture, heritage, and whatever it is that makes the Philippines wonderful, then I will be able to inspire a lot of people outside of our country, and that will make them understand more about it. And of course, it will make them inspired more as well to share what they have on their own in their own countries as well. So, yun po talaga yung gusto ko rin mangyari when it comes to Miss International. I believe that all of us should practice cultural understanding, the equality. Kasi sa panahon ngayon, ang hirap, ang daming nangyayaring conflicts all over the world, ang daming misunderstandings, ang daming hindi mo mapaliwanag why there is war, why everything is like this is happening. And I believe that it's really the understanding, the comprehension that we need to have towards one another that will really make us unite and become as one. So
I like what you said. Ang daming nasa heart mo. I feel like we have to meet Angelica. Usap tayo.
thank you.
So anyway, Angelica, I really appreciate you and I really admire you as a person and your heart. And I'm just really grateful. No? So before we end, any messages to your fans and to your supporter like me? Any messages for
Thank
all of
you.
us?
Guys, hello. This is Angelica Lopez, your newly crowned Binibining Pilipinas International, and I thank you all so much. I love you all so much because you've been there for me ever since I passed my application form for Binibining Pilipinas up until I was crowned as the new queen of Binibining Pilipinas. And I know that if not for your help, your cheers on your applaud whenever I go out on stage, whenever we have activities and we need to present ourselves, I wouldn't be in this position. So sobrang thank you guys for being there for me. You are one of the reasons kung bakit alive na alive ang pageant industry here in the Philippines. Kaya I hope that you continue on doing that, not only sa amin, but of course sa mga susunod pang beauty queens na who are also aiming to be the new Binibining Pilipinas queens. So always spread positivity and no hate. Positivity lang always. Thank you so much. I hope that you continue on supporting me up until I compete and finally win as well the Miss International.
Thank you so much, guys, for staying tuned. No, and I'm just really honored to be in the presence of Angelica Lopez. Because honestly, when I saw her at the coronation night, we were screaming when she won. As in, like, grabe, and ka-KF family ko pa. We're both from the same camp, and we just really wanted to thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned to the next episode of the Jian Lasala Show Season 4. We're now in our 4th season. So again, guys, thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.